All right. Good afternoon. Um, Gonna take that off because it shadows my face. Not that you necessarily need to me see my face. Um, this is Frank from Project Bumble Jeep. Gonna do a Kobalt 24 volt tool review today. This is the LED flashlight, and I actually did some testing on it this time for a change. So they dropped the price on this to 39 and change. So I got one, and this was a bare tool. On the highest setting, it's I'm not going to shine it directly at the camera, but it's there. You can see that's 700 lumens, and I'm not sure what that is. Probably about 500. And then off, it's got a 3-position switch, 7, 5-ish, and off. It's got a lot of adjustability that way. It's also got adjustability this way, 180 that way, and 160, 150 that way. It's also got a nice little hook here. So anyhow, no batteries. So I went out and I got, sorry about that. I went out and I wanted to get the 2 amp hour battery pack because you could get 2 of those for, at one point, for like 30, 40 bucks. Not happy about this, but Kobalt's upped their pricing on their battery platform. They're still less than a lot of the other cordless manufacturers, but you just hate to see prices go up. So what I ended up doing, couldn't get the 2-pack of the 2 amp hour batteries, so I ended up getting, they had 2 options. They had 2 options that were, I felt, good options for me. One of them was this is the big rapid charger. So it was the rapid charger, a 4 amp hour battery, and a 2 amp hour battery for, it was like 129. Didn't like that. I already have one of these. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have another one. Maybe at some point I'll get another one, but at this point not. So the second option was the 2 of these, actually 3 options, I guess. 1 of these for 59 bucks and tax, or 2 of these for 99 in tax. So I went for 2 because I have many Kobalt tools at this point. I have the full-size half-inch impact, I have the compact half-inch impact, I have a 1/4-inch driver, I have a half-inch drill, and a reciprocating saw. I think that's it. So among all of those tools, I've got the full-size half-inch impact came with a 4 amp hour battery and this charger. The set with the half-inch drill and the 1/4-inch impactor, impact drive, 1/4-inch impact driver, came with 1 2 amp hour battery and a small charger. And then the rest of the tools I bought were bare tools. So I ended up getting, I got a 2-pack on the 1.5 amp hour batteries and a 2-pack on the 2 amp hour batteries at one point. So I decided to go with the 2-pack on the 4 amp hour batteries. So that's what I did my testing with. First, of course, I tested it with the battery I had because I didn't buy the batteries the same time I bought this. My initial testing with this was with the 1.5 because that's what I grabbed out of my toolbox. And it's insane. On the low setting, I guess 500 lumens we'll call it. I looked in the documentation and all it says is 700, and that's the brightest, so I'm assuming just by the, the way it dims that it's about 500. But anyhow, at the 500 level on the 1 amp hour battery, I got, was really close to 20 hours continuous use. So that's, I just put the battery on with full charge, fired it up, left it on that setting and basically walked away from it. I check on it from time to time, check the battery meter to see what it was showing. This one's at 4 bars right now. I don't know if you can see that, 4 bars. That went off. 4 bars, fully charged. So anyhow, I thought that was pretty insane. Now I never did test the 1.5 on the high setting. Just didn't do it. Oh, one of the other features I forgot to mention, sorry, random, is the magnets, and this does hold with the 4 amp hour battery. No problem. Put it on the refrigerator, and well, I'm not going to do that. I have a big steel body truck sitting next to me. I could try it on, but I don't want to move the phone or the camera around. So anyhow, got all but 20 hours with the 1.5. So this, with the 4 amp hour battery, it's going to sound somewhat less impressive, but I'm still impressed anyhow. On the low setting, I got 24 plus hours, and performance obviously is going to vary from tool to tool and battery to battery. And I did it twice. I did it once with the new battery and once with one of the other 4 amp hour batteries that I had that was dated last year, August of last year. And and how do I know that? I'll show you. This is a little something that I've done with all my cordless tools since I started buying them. I initial and date them as soon as I get them. I put my initials on them and I put the purchase date on. And this is from my records. They do come with manuals, service manuals, instruction manuals, whatever you want to call them, and they do have a spot on there for the serial number and the purchase date, or you can just staple your receipt to it and keep track of it. I'm not very good at keeping track of paperwork, so this works for me. I also do that with the tool. I put my initials, let's see if I can get it to, my initials and the purchase date of the tool on the tool itself. And that way it allows me to keep track of the age of the tool. So if something happens, like 5 years on this, 3 years on the battery, I can look at them when they fail and, math in my head and say, okay, well, yeah, this has outlived its warranty, or no, I still got warranty left. And obviously then at that time we're going back to Lowe's. And I've never had any issues with Lowe's on warranty stuff with Kobalt tools or cordless tools, whatever. So anyhow, after trying it with on the low setting, I fired that puppy up on bright and left it go, and I still got, I'm going to say on the bright setting, between 16 and 18 hours. Now, like I said, I didn't do that test on the 1.5 amp hour setting, on the 1.5 amp hour battery, but I did do it with the new 4 amp hour battery. So 4 amp hour batteries, Kobalt makes one battery bigger. They make a 6 amp hour battery in the 24 volt line. I do think some of their yard tools, I believe I saw some 40 volt stuff, and those are completely different batteries. And I don't know that they're compatible with any of the cordless, brushless tools. And just for the record, this LED light, brushless. Can't argue with that, right? So anyhow, overall, I'm impressed. I didn't put the belt clip on it. I don't put belt clips on any of my tools because I don't wear them on a belt. I typically work in a garage or in my home, and I don't need a belt clip. So yeah, anyhow, 2 thumbs up. If you're looking for a good cordless LED light with plenty long life, I really like the Kobalt battery platform. I'm disappointed that they felt the need to up their pricing, and this was done before the whole COVID-19 thing went into effect. So anyhow, if you're looking for a good cordless light with lots of features, And that probably, yep, that turns all the way around. That's for hanging it up. It's got the magnets on the backside. Nice strong magnets. I don't think they're like neodymium or anything like that. But yeah, the most cost-effective way to go on the batteries for these things at this point, at least at my Lowe's, availability may vary from whatever store you're at, but yeah, the two 4 amp hour batteries for $100, not the greatest, but at the same time it's still better than the other battery platforms. So anyhow, there's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be some more updates coming in the near future with Project Bumble Jeep. Probably going to start getting the doors painted in the next couple of weeks. Also going to finish up the hood mods on the gas props for that. Going to move those over and put them behind the hinges. So that's coming up, and yeah, we'll see what else is on the books for that. So anyhow, little short spiritual message for today. Don't live in fear, live in faith. God is in control. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. God bless. Stay well.